Hey everyone, it's me Clock Tower here, and today is September 20th. And 4 years ago, on September 20th, 2022, Bear Star debuted, or whatever you want to say, released. I was there on day one, but before I talk about my experience on day one, this video is about my experience with Bear Star since day one all the way to now. So it's gonna be probably a long video, I don't even know. So day one was pretty much memorable, but memorable in a way that's funny. Basically, people remember the bugs that were there in the first day. Eventually, they got fixed within the 2 weeks. So before it got another update that's adding more things and then coming in the zombie category. It was basically a mess. And this is actually my screenshot from the first day. I don't know what happened, but sometimes other assets from other maps, if you voted for lab, sometimes trees from Yorks would appear in lab 56. It happened to me, but with Haunted Mansion and Yorix, and both of the maps collided for some reason, and I remember that. Another bug I remember, and I think everybody remembers this one. This happened to almost everyone, where all survivors spawn on top of lab 56, outside of the map, and not inside the map. And this happened to almost everybody, but if you were lucky enough, you'll probably have one or two survivors inside, and the rest were outside. There's another thing I remember clearly really well was when basically, if you did a puzzle with another survivor, you will get it would not count towards you. You had to do it all by yourself in order to count. And if you died by Bear, you will get nothing out of the match. You would get 0 quids. And the only way to get quids back then was doing Connect 4 or be Bear. And that was pretty much the only way to get quids, including survive the whole entire match as well. So basically, it was hard to get quids back then. So the only maps available on that day was York's Resting Place, Haunted Mansion, and Lab 56. And Lab 56 introduced the escape mode, and it was solely escape mode before they started doing classic mode on it years later. And I like that they added classic mode as well. Now just Lab is not just only escape mode. Also Haunted Mansion's escape mode too. It was unique. One of the worst parts back then during escape mode was when someone died, the item that you needed to escape would not spawn back in, or it would, but the thing is that only one person could only have it, and teamers used that to their advantage to screw everybody over, and the teamers would be the only one escaping if they were teaming with the bear. Otherwise, the whole round could be just over if the bear couldn't kill you at all. So they would not put anything in. They would keep the item on hold until everybody was dead, besides whoever they were teaming with, and they would escape. One feature that I thought was pretty unique, but at the same time pretty bad, was that the purple water and York's Resting Place would damage you. This also includes the green water in Haunted Mansion, and it will damage you no matter what round it was, including escape. And now they removed it in escape a while back, but I'm not too sure if the green water in Haunted Mansion still damages you in classic, double down, or whatever round that's not escape. I'm not sure anymore because people keep choosing Cheese Factory, that's why. So I don't really know if they removed it or not. But please let me know in the comments if it's still there, the green water still damages you in those modes. Before I move on talking about the other updates Undercoming and Halloween and Christmas, I want to talk about how the bear community was divided. So obviously all of us, all bear players, we all came from Bear Alpha, from playing Bear Alpha. We all tried it. Some people did not like it, some people did. And the people who didn't like it, they went back to Bear Alpha. And the reason why a lot of people did not like Bear Star release was because people assumed that skins from or a progress from Bear Alpha, skins and inventory and quids were gonna transfer over to Bear Star. And that's why people did not want to play Bear Star at all, because they didn't want to start all over again. I remember when I loaded in Bear Star, I realized this game is different and way different from Bear Alpha, because new stuff, new mechanics and stuff like that, everything new. and the only categories available was Bear and Bob. I had a default Bear, a default Bob, and Alpha Bear when I redeemed the code. I did not mind restarting from scratch for Bear Star because I realized, like, oh my god, if I start from scratch, maybe I could get everything, like, basically have all skins, because I missed out on Atrocity and the Christmas skins from 2019 in Bear Alpha. But one thing I did mind was, like, the quids. I wanted to transfer some of the quids in Bear Star because I had a lot of quids in Bear Alpha, that's why, but, like, I didn't, because it was so hard back then. But now I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep grinding. Now on to the Undead Coming 3 and Zombie Update and the other good stuff. So I remember when Undead Coming 3 came out and the zombie category was finally released, I was like, here's the thing, I was like drawing, like I was up at night, because here's the thing, Bear usually updates like around 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning when I'm like asleep. She made a new announcement that there was a new update, and I immediately joined a new lobby, like a whole new server, and Undead Coming 3 was there. Everybody chose it, and then people found the Slenderman badge. I was like, oh my god, where's everything? And I saw all the pages, and I got the badge. But it took me like, and I went to sleep afterwards, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get the zombie badge later. And the zombie badge, I like the zombie badge how you get it. You basically have to be a zombie and affect others, and they get it as well. So like, basically, is it not affect others, but obviously kill someone with a zombie skin. When the category was unlockable, I love that there was a bunch of skins that was really, really unique. Pretty much this encouraged me to play zombie skins, like besides a category I'm really, really comfortable with, like Bear. This also includes the Bob skins, because I did use Bob skins, but I didn't use them as much in Bear Alpha, including Undead Coming Zombie. I used Undead Coming Zombie ones, and that's pretty much in Bear Alpha, but Bear Star encouraged me to like use them in Bear Alpha as well. A few weeks later, the Halloween update came out, and it was really, really good idea that there was a separate currency for the Halloween update besides quids, because like I basically saved a lot, and the only thing I was buying was like the weekly Bob skins, and that's pretty much what I was only buying at the time. And I obviously bought the Halloween skins with the event currency, which was like cool. But one thing that I didn't like about the event currency, sometimes if you collect them all, none would not reappear or respawn ever again. I think they fixed that like afterwards when they added an open mall. It took me several tries. It got to the point where I got the family computer, logged onto my Roblox account, and play Bear on the computer. And here's the thing, I don't play Roblox on the computer because the computers I have are so terrible and Roblox runs so slow. The family computer, Roblox ran pretty much well, okay on the computer that I was trying to get Omen Mill on. And I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna go back to sleep. And I went back to sleep, played a bit of the boss fight again, memorized the patterns and attacks and how to dodge, and that's when afterwards I got Omen Mall. And I went to the chill house. I remember clicking a gumball machine and got Omen Mall. And here's the thing, I think what mall has there's people who have the badge, but they did not claim Omen Mall in the gumball machine in the chill house. I met like a person that said that they had the badge but not Omen Mall, and I believe them, because here's the thing, it was like a weeks after the Halloween update was over, and players were asking me how I got Omen Mall, and they said, oh, I did the boss fight, and they didn't know where to claim it, and that's why they didn't get the skin. Now November, best update in my opinion at the time, they added the Sam category, and Obby, more quids. The Sam category was struggling for a really, really long time because not a lot of people were submitting Sam skins. And anyways, the obby was pretty much needed. I am not kidding about that. Like really, when I say this, like it was so hard to get like quids back then, especially if you didn't have the double pass of the quids. And I kept grinding until the next update was this Christmas. The only thing that was pretty much bad about that update was like the Christmas skins costed quids, and I literally calculated how much quids I needed to like get all of them, including voting for the maps that had badges as well. The entire lobby was decorated, including the maps available at the time, and they had like hidden Obamas. She did not know how to do that, and the funniest part, this is where where she had an image of Freddy Fazbear, and while he was working on this update.
Rack, you're just gonna replace him. Why is that here? Get it out!
Pretty much that's my overall experience for year 1. So the rest of the years, Bear was improving overall. Maps being added, skins, badges, the lobby being updated, and the store finally opening. The flagship store was like closed for like basically 2 years until like 2022, and when this current lobby was pretty much added in like early 2022. Bear Star got a massive glow up, and honestly, the 3 maps that were there on the first day, they changed a lot too. Lab 56 is no longer all like closed and bunched up. Haunted Mansion and Yorix are basically kind of the same, like, but more puzzles were added. And honestly, I'm so glad. I also forgot to mention earlier about the lightning in Haunted Mansion. I'm so glad that was so removed. Like if you played Survivor and like the screen saying that you are Survivor, you would die immediately and you would not even get to play the match. Especially when there was no obby and the only thing we had was Connect 4 and just spectate because there was no other way to get quits besides that. But either way, it was still annoying when like lightning will kill you immediately because you just want to play the game and get more quids in the match. Bear Star was pretty much buggy back then in a memorable way. Sometimes you wouldn't spawn as Bear when you got infected, and U-Bob on release was unplayable, and for some odd reason there was 12 players on the first day until they changed it to the classic 10. Invisible hitboxes being weird. But anyways, about that, Bear Star massively had a glow up. The maps being more like having more detail, skins, like everything. Like I don't know how like to explain the word. Like if you like just seeing Bear Star on the first day comparing to like now, it's just like, oh my god, Bear Star got a whole entire glow up, like a makeover. Before I end this video, I know that Bear Star's kind of basically discontinued, but like one thing I wanted to add is that I wish that they did more with that VIP stuff. The VIP like pass is kind of useless. The only thing they have is like 2 skins, and that's pretty much it. Like I wish the VIP pass was utilized more, but like I don't know if that will happen anytime soon because Bear Star is basically discontinued. There's not gonna be not much updates for Bear Star, so that's all I have to say for now for Bear Star. Other than that, Bear Star has existed for 4 years, and then I've been playing for 4 years. Obviously, I have been playing Bear for 4 years as a whole, but like in one blink of an eye, Bears all having a whole entire makeover glow up. And here's the thing, it felt like yesterday, the first day, honestly. I'm so happy to say that I saw this game had a whole entire glow up with like I seen its ups and downs with like the buggy stuff and like updates that were like not well liked by the community, and some of these updates that were liked in the community, and made some cool friends and some enemies. Basically, the teamers who teamed when the terrible quid economy existed. Those were my enemies. I just wanted quids. Even though I don't have screenshots or like videos at all, I do have screenshots of videos, but mostly those had me like recording and reporting people who were hacking this game, the exploiters basically. So that's pretty much it, including bugs as well, reporting bugs too. But one thing that proves my point that I've been playing since day one was some screenshots and my inventory. So I could just say that I don't know, I'm speechless about it. It's like 4 years went by so fast. That's what I want to say. So other than that, thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you played Bear Star on the day one and what was your experience was like, because I know everybody's experience was different, like because some people did not like experience some of the bugs, some did because sometimes the bugs were fixed afterwards, so like, you know. Other than that, I want to hear your opinion on Bear Star. When you started playing Bear Star, it doesn't matter when you start playing. I want to hear you guys' stories about Bear Star. Other than that, it is time for me to clock out.